Hey Libra, this will be the second half of May reading, for general reading for the sign of Libra. Let's see what's going on. Libra. Lovely Libras. Okay. Libra, please. Clearest and best information for the sign of Libra. 2, 3, 3, 3, and 1. Okay. 3, 3, 3, and 1, please. Those two cards indicate somebody may be having a tough choice about moving on, or moving. But let's see what else comes out here. Libra. Okay. Libra, second half of May. Okay, here we go. Okay, overall outcome. Okay. So you have the 5 of coin, or I'm sorry, 4 of coin. I always say 5 of coin. I don't know why. Because it reminds me of a star shape, you know, like a pentagram or something. I always think it's 5. 4 of coin underneath the deck. So looks like a stressful type of last couple weeks, you know, definitely. There's, you know, but there's some really good things happening too. But there's some bullshit happening as well. So it's definitely, you know, an active last couple weeks of May here. Your overall theme is 9 of Swords. So, you know, definitely that tells me, I don't see it as stress as much as I see it as working a lot and just not feeling like you're getting what you want out of things, you know, definitely like you're putting a lot of energy and passion towards something, but maybe not getting the results that you want right away. Okay. That kind of mental anxiety, that's the type that I see going on. The good news is, you know, there is some confusion here in the beginning, or it could be actual competition, because your next card is the 6 of Wands, which is sort of receiving accolades and a victory. Okay. So there could be some sort of competitiveness over something. I believe whatever this is, you will be the victor, because you do have the 6 of Wands and you have the King of Swords. Okay, so that's air energy, which is you. And that's, you know, a very strategic person who, you know, is on top of their game. So these two cards are very positive, and this is your energy for overall for these next couple weeks. So again, like, you know, I think it's going to be, you know, like a lot going on, but overall, even with, you know, the mental anxiety and things like that, I think overall you are going to be, you know, the victor, you know, in this situation. But I think there's going to be a few things that are going to upset you, kind of piss you off, you know, that kind of stuff going on. Financially, you may be good. You may have some good things coming towards you. Let me see here. See, what is that for? Libra? Yeah, something's changing. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, something is going to pay off in the future that's coming towards you soon. Hold on, let me see what the Page of Wands is. Wow, all right. Definitely could be a leadership position at a job, or it could just be a partner, like a marriage or something like that. But let me see something else. Page of Wands. Page of Wands starting here, please. Yeah, something is coming towards you, money-wise and also like work-wise. So those of you looking for a job, you have a very good chance of getting something, definitely. And I would say more towards the mid-month rather than the later end of the month, okay? And it could be something that you really like, actually, that you're really matched up for, and it could be creative. It could be like a creative skill that you are good at. That could be, but it could be a lot of work also. You do have the wish card, and clarifying that is the strength card. So unless what you're wishing for is a Leo, that could be. If so, hey, good, looks good. But I tend to think this is something else. I think it's money. I think you're hoping for money, more money, because we have this 2 of coin here too. And it is some sort of choice, but there's something rushing into you that's going to be like some sort of message or something like that. And I think that is going to have the potential for something really, really great. Okay, so that could, be on the lookout for that. That could be very good, especially with these victorious cards up here. That could be something, but I don't think, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it comes without a cost. So I think there is something that you may have to give up in order to have this, happen. Okay, and I think that's where this comes in, that anxiety. Because you have a couple pretty rough cards here, but you have more good cards than rough cards, but the rough cards are pretty rough with the 5 of Wands here in the beginning, and then we also have the 5 of coin. All right, so 5s are changes; they're like radical changes, and they're usually changes we're not super comfortable with, so they cause us, anxiety, that sort of thing. But again, your positive cards overshadow these negative cards. So, either way, I think this is, it's going to be good. But hold on here. Let me see. Why do we have the 5 of coin here, please? Huh. Yeah. These are the 2 cards that fell out earlier, right? I don't know if you remember when I was shuffling and I said that some of you may be having difficulty with a choice and moving on or physically moving, things like that. And these 2 cards, are here again at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries also and be taking a break from some sort of soulmate kind of situation. But I do feel like this is, you could receive news about somebody else. There could be like a third party situation, or there just could be news about somebody that they've just done something wrong to you, okay? And not in like a horrible, way. I don't see that, but not, not too cool either. They've done something that's why I said I think you're going to be kind of pissed off. I said that earlier, and that kind of affirms that. I think it's going to be something that's going to piss you off, kind of. Yeah, and I think it's so much so that you're going to be like wondering what your choices are. For some of you, this may be about like living situation and moving. In which case, so you'll be fine. You're going to manifest your way out of it, and you'll be okay. But let me see. Why is this Page of Swords here? Page of Swords here for Libra. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tower and now Wheel of Fortune. When I was shuffling earlier, I kept seeing those coming out too. And again, walking away, but towards something good. Yeah. And using your wisdom, and then you have the 10 of Cups. You have really good cards under here. So. Some of you too, it flashed on me before I pulled that card, sorry, but I was hoping I didn't forget. Some of you too could be dealing with a mother figure of some sort, or somebody that's not sharing, like financially, okay? And it might kind of piss you off, all right? That's kind of what I see in those regards. It's almost like you're doing all of this stuff, all of this work, all of these things, and you're just not getting back what you expect from them, and somebody else is like, or this could be you, but I think it's somebody else is kind of like, oh, la-di-da, I'm fine. And, oh, I'll go buy a new color 60-inch television set or, whatever. And you're like, really? I need help with this. Or, that's kind of what I see with this situation for you guys, Libra. Also, I think this is going to turn. And again, like I said, you're going to be leaving troubled, waters, if you will, and moving towards something calmer and better for you with this hope and healing. Could be some of you going towards an Aquarius too, or it could be, you do have a couple air signs in here. You could be dealing with Aquarius also. But either way, at the end, you have 10 of Cups here, but that's not probably the end of this month. That's probably like coming out, maybe towards the beginning of June. You do have changes coming for sure. This situation is going to bring changes because I just have a feeling that this is going to make you angry, and then you're going to start thinking about making changes in something. And I bet you that will be coming out in June for these generals. But overall, I think things are good. I do see improvement with this 9 of Cups and the Strength card. I do see some sort of improvement financially. I feel you may have to do that on your own, or it could come from someone else, you know, with the strength, because you do have news of something coming in. But again, just be careful, you know, of like who's offering you what, you know, with these cards. I don't like this too much. I think that's going to make you angry, and it might not be sincere, and it might not be real. Like they might say they're going to help you, but like they have really no intention of, you know, so just be careful of all those things. Either way, though, I think you'll be fine. This was right smack in the middle of your reading. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pull some Romance Angel card, and then I'll pull one just regular card. Romance, please, for Libra. Libra, please. Romance advice. Romance Angel advice for Libra for the second half of May, please. It's up to you. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt. And then you have choose a new direction at the bottom, and that was what that Six of Swords was, kind of moving away towards something else, you know. And I just have the feeling that that's what kind of the anxiety is going to be, is that this is kind of up to you, you know. Like, don't count on others too much, you know. Even if they say they're going to be there, I don't know, you know. Just be a little bit leery of that, you know, a little weary. But your overall card for the romance department is it's up to you, and then you have choose a new direction underneath. Okay, and let me pull just one overall advice card. Second half of May, Libra. Okay, clear the past, heal the present is what I got. And one of the other signs I had that. I don't remember which one it was. It was earlier than you guys, though. So if you're cross-watching for somebody above Libra, like Scorpio, Sagittarius, it wouldn't be that. It was somebody before Libra. So somebody else had this card. But it's clear the past and heal the present, okay? Rejuvenating rain. So, you know, that's... I was just looking to see if there's any extra imagery I could throw in there for you guys of things. And at the bottom of the deck is rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life, okay? So I do feel like, you know, there's something there that I think that's good advice. Clear the past, heal the present. This is about like taking action and like you taking the action to do things. So, okay, Libra, if you like these, like and subscribe and all those good things. I'll be back with your June readings, you know, fairly soon. And have a good rest of the month. All right. Thanks, guys.